Well, good evening. We're continuing on with the commentary in the Gospel of Matthew, and we're looking now at part 2 of chapter 23. Christ reproves the Scribes and the Pharisees, part 2. Now, in part 1 of this chapter, Jesus states that the Scribes and Pharisees are hypocrites, not just once, but 3 times. And just to make sure that they really get it, he continues on this theme in the next sections also. So, verse 23. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites. That's number 4. For you pay tithe of mint and anise and cumin, and have omitted the wealthier matters of the law, judgment, mercy, and faith. These ought to you have done, and not to leave the others undone. You are hypocrites, because you make tithes to be seen by men, but leave out the real things that need to be addressed. That is the law, God's judgments, God's mercy, and your faith in God. This is what you are supposed to be teaching Israel by your words and by your example. Verse 24, you blind guides which strain at a gnat, which is a very, very small thing, yet swallow a camel. You make much effort on the almost invisible things, but completely ignore the elephant in the room. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites. Number 5, for you make clean on the outside of the cup and the platter, but within it's full of extortion and excess. You clean the outward appearance, but you fail to clean the excess of filth which is within your spirit. You blind Pharisees, cleanse first that which is within the cup and the platter, that the outside of them may also be clean. You have got your priorities all wrong. Clean the garbage from within your spirits, and your outside will also come clean. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites. Number 6, for you are like unto whitened sepulchres, which indeed appear beautiful on the outside, but are within full of dead men's bones and all of uncleanliness. You are just like a beautiful sepulchre in the cemetery. You look beautiful from the outside, but are full of dead men's bones and uncleanness on the inside. Even so, you also outwardly appear righteous unto men, but with you are full of hypocrisy and iniquity. Sadly, that could be describing some churches around the world today. Beautiful buildings, yeah, beautiful buildings, but the inside covers a multitude of sins. And of course, that does not glorify Jesus. Verse 29, woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites. Number 7, because you build the tombs of the prophets and garnish the sepulchres of the righteous. When Jesus makes mention of a failure in a group of people 7 times in one chapter of his word, then everybody should take careful note and recognize a major problem exists in that group of people. If it is not corrected, there will be punishment. And say, if we had been in the days of our fathers, we would not have been partakers with them in the blood of the prophets. Wherefore you be witnesses unto yourselves that you are the children of them who kill the prophets. The prophets said they some would be put in prison and others killed. Jesus reminds the scribes and the Pharisees that they have this blood on their hands. Verse 32, fill you up with then the measures of your fathers. You serpents, you generation of vipers, how can you escape the damnation of hell? The only way you can escape it is by repentance. Without repentance, no one shall see God. Verse 34, wherefore, behold, I send unto you prophets and wise men and scribes, and some of them you shall kill and crucify, and some of them you shall scourge in your synagogues and persecute them from city to city. Jesus was prophesying what was going to happen to the first generation church, and it did come to pass. So I'll read it again. Wherefore, behold, I will send unto you prophets and wise men and scribes, and some of them you shall kill and crucify. and some of them you shall scourge in your synagogues and persecute them from city to city. Verse 35, that upon you may come all of the righteous bloodshed upon the earth, from the blood of Abel unto the blood of Zacharias, son of Barachias, whom you slew between the temple and the altar. Verily I say unto you, all of these things shall come upon this generation. Nobody will escape. O Jerusalem, Jerusalem, you that kill the prophets and stone them which are sent unto you, how often would I have gathered your children together, even as a hen gathers her chickens under her wings, and you would not. Behold, your house is left unto you desolate. Jesus was prophesying the destruction of the temple in 70 AD. For I say unto you, you shall not see me henceforth, till you say, blessed is he that comes in the name of the Lord. Baruch haba Hashem Adonai. And so ends chapter 23.